Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. Big news for the private sector employees can now get up to rupees 2 lakh monthly pension after retirement. Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya interacts with 9,000 Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samriddhi Kendra across country. Farmers, retailers appreciates the government. Agri Mall to open in Lucknow will help farmers to better brand their products. More than 8,000 farmers in UP gets government grants worth 5 crore rupees. Organic farming changed the fate of state farmers. Haryana government asks colleges to adopt at least 5 villages and 1 slum each. Farmers in Himachal Pradesh are worried as threat to citrus fruits rise due to prolonged dry spell. Under Rythu Bandhu scheme, 607 crore rupees deposited in bank accounts of more than 21 lakh farmers. Lalit Gandhi elected as the new director of Ficci for next 3 years. HDFC Bank hikes bulk FD rates by 75 BPS. Senior citizens can earn up to 7.75% interest. Coal Minister inaugurates Angul-Balram rail link worth rupees 300 crores. Blenders' active participation increases. CTC does sales in Conoor Tea Auctions. Aromatic Basmati and non-Basmati rice export up by 7.37% to 126.97 lakh tons in April and October. India-Australia Economic and Cooperation Trade Agreement comes into force. Exposure tour for farmers to Israel extended till January 12th. Delhi's minimum temperature reaches double digits. Warm relief to end soon for public. Now the news in detail. Private sector employees have always been worried about their post-retirement savings, but with NPS, now they can get up to rupees 2 lakhs monthly pension. All they have to do is invest 5,000 in NPS from today. According to the guidelines, anyone who is aged between 18 to 70 years and is Indian citizen is eligible to get the benefits of this scheme. This scheme will also help to tackle your income tax. According to an approximate estimate provided by the NPS calculator, someone who starts contributing 5,000 rupees per month to the NPS for next 40 years will receive 1.91 crore rupees. If you begin investing at the age of 20, you will receive a lump sum maturity payment of about 1.91 crores and an annuity value of about 1.27 crore rupees, which will be reinvested in annuities for a monthly pension. The monthly pension would therefore be 63,768 rupees if an annuity with a value of 1.27 crore earned a 6% annual return. Until death, you will continue to get 63,000 rupees each month from the annuity. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya interacted with the farmers and retailers, 9,000 Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samriddhi Kendras across the country. During the interaction, which took place virtually, he told that the government is always working to create a healthy farming ecosystem. The implementation of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samriddhi Kendra will enable farmers to double their income, which will be a significant development for India's food security and economic development. Farmers expressed their appreciation for the government's innovative measures. Multiple agri inputs are now available under one roof, saving their time and allowing them to devote more time to their farmland. Dr. Mandaviya, who was speaking at the event, declared that under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister, Government of India is dedicated to taking every step possible to make our farmers enablers. A wide range of actions are being taken, whether it be providing financial support through initiatives like PM Kisan Samman Nidhi or new scientific innovations like nano urea and alternative fertilizers. A new mall is about to open in Lucknow. This time, Uttar Pradesh government is all set to open a state-of-art agri mall in the state's capital. On the direction of CM Yogi, this mall will help farmers to better brand their products and sell them at a fair price. Recently, CM Yogi announced the number of agricultural initiatives for the state, including an agri mall in Lucknow, where farmers will be able to sell fruits, vegetables and grains directly at the mall, which is planned for Gomti Nagar's Vikalp Khand. Labs at all divisional headquarters to test natural and organic items, and a tissues cultural laboratory in Ayodhya. Yogi Adityanath made the announcement at the 166th meeting of the State Agricultural Produce Market Council's Board of Directors. Keeping distance from chemical fertilizers, thousands of farmers in Hamirpur district of Uttar Pradesh have now taken steps towards organic farming. Meanwhile, 8,250 farmers are doing organic farming due to low cost and huge profits from organic farming. To promote its cultivation, the department is also running various schemes here, in which the Agriculture Department has also provided a grant of 5.61 crore rupees to the farmers. 8 villages in each block of Hamirpur districts have been selected for organic farming. It was told that for organic farming, farmers are given a grant of rupees 4,800 in the first year, while in the second year, 4,000 rupees, and in the third year, a grant of 3,600 is being given in the farmer's account. Haryana government orders all colleges in the state to locate and adopt at least 5 villages and 1 slum in each of their respective regions. Under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, the Directorate of Higher Education in Haryana has instructed all government colleges to do so. The move will support the sustainable development of all rural communities in the state. Though the UBA scheme has been in place since 2018, Haryana has only recently released instructions to execute in the state. In the circular that the state government issued on Thursday, the Directorate instructed all institutions to include professors and students in identifying the problems with rural development and coming up with long-term remedies. According to the plan, more than 150 colleges and over 250 National Services Scheme units will adopt 1,300 villages and send out students and professors to launch community-led initiatives in 5 thematic areas that are sustainable agriculture, water resource management, artisans, industries and livelihood, basic amenities and rural energy system. Farmers and fruit growers in Himachal Pradesh Kangra district are concerned because the prolonged dry spell has not only dried up their rabi crops such as wheat, barley and mustard, but also threatens to damage their citrus fruit. The farmers had planted these crops near the end of October when it had last rained. There has been no rain since and the region remains drought-like. Most agricultural land in the Kangra hills is rain-fed with few irrigation facilities. Wheat alone is planted on approximately 92,000 hectares in the district. According to agricultural experts, the lack of rain has had a negative impact on non-irrigated areas, and if the situation continues, the crops could suffer massive damage. Orange and galgal crops have also been affected as the fruit is not growing in size, shape or quality. In this case, the CSK Palampur Agriculture University has advised farmers in the state to sow wheat varieties later. The total rainfall received in the state during this year for Rabi season until December 22nd was just 58 millimeters, which was 13% less than the normal. Recently, 21.02 lakh farmers received 607.32 crore rupees in their bank accounts from Rythu Bandhu at a rate of 5,000 rupees per acre. While the BRS leader, workers and farmers held rallies to thank Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao by chanting the BRS campaign slogan, Ab ki baar Kisan Sarkar. Farmers across the state celebrated by pouring milk over the Chief Minister's portrait on Wednesday, thanking him for extending the scheme despite financial constraints and expressing eternal gratitude for adopting farmer-friendly welfare programs. Prior to Rythu Bandhu, the farmers claimed that they were forced to rely on private money lenders to meet agricultural costs at higher interest rates and fall into debt traps. But that with Rythu Bandhu's assistance, they were able to meet costs to cultivate crops on their own. Furthermore, they claimed that farming has become a profitable occupation in Telangana as a result of Rythu Bandhu, Rythu Bima and 24-hour free power, while also demanding that such pro-farmers scheme should be implemented across the country. Entrepreneur Lalit Gandhi, who resides in Kolhapur in Maharashtra, has nabbed the re-election to the Executive Committee of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industries, Ficci, the nation's top trade association. At present, the Maharashtra Chambers of Commerce, Industries and Agriculture is led by Lalit Gandhi. For the ensuing 3 years, Gandhi will now represent the state of Maharashtra at Ficci. According to Ficci's official website, it is the largest and first premier business organization in India, founded in 1927. Ficci is a non-profit organization that represents businesses and industries all over India. Following the revision, HDFC Bank currently provides standard interest rates on deposits maturing in 7 days to 10 years of 4.5% to 7% and 5% to 7.75% for senior citizens. Interest rates on bulk fixed deposits of more than 2 crore to 5 crore have increased according to HDFC Bank, the largest private sector lender. According to the bank's official website, the new rates have come into effect from December 27, 2022. On bulk deposits that mature in 15 months to 2 years, the general public is only permitted to earn a maximum interest of just 7%, while senior citizens are permitted to receive a maximum interest of 7.75% on deposits that mature in 5 years, 1 day to 10 years. Coal Minister Prahlad Joshi on Thursday inaugurated the 300 crore rupees Angul-Balram rail line that connects Odisha's Talcher coalfield. The rail link is the first phase of total 68-kilometer long inner corridor which will cater to the coal mines of Talcher coalfields in the Angul districts of Odisha. Coal evacuation from Talcher coalfields got a major boost with the inauguration of the 14-kilometer long Angul-Balram rail link, which would enable Mahanadi Coalfields Limited to increase daily dispatch of coal to consumers about 40,000 tons, the Coal Ministry said in the statement. The commissioning of the first phase Angul-Balram rail link has increased the potential of Coal India arm MCL to dispatch coal by 10 more rags daily. The rail link was constructed by Mahanadi Coal Railways Limited, a joint venture company of MCL Ircon International Limited and IDCO. The rail link will also help the evacuation of dry fuel from the coal blocks allotted to miners other than Coal India in Talcher coalfields. Blenders' active participation has generated a strong demand for overall CTC dust sales in Conoor Tea Auctions. According to traders, a strong demand from blenders has resulted in a relatively good sales percentage. The market was mostly stable with some signs of easiness. The low demand was due to the holiday seasons and it is expected to recover by the mid of January. According to the global auctioneers, the total amount offered in the dust sales was 3 lakh kg with 95% of that amount sold. The higher priced and better quality liquors were cheaper by rupees 3 and 4. The medium and plainer varieties were in high demand and sold for rupees 2 or 3 more. Primary orthodox dust grades were consistently more expensive by 3 to 4 rupees and more at times in line with quality. According to industry data, despite shipping restrictions, India's export of aromatic basmati and non-basmati rice increased by 7.37% to 126.97 lakh tons during the period of the current fiscal year. India, the world's largest rice exporter, primarily exports top quality basmati rice to the Middle East as well as non-basmati rice to African and Asian countries. To keep domestic prices stable, the country has occasionally restricted non-basmati rice exports. In the same period, the previous fiscal exports totaled to 118.25 lakh tons. Despite restrictions on the export of some varieties of rice, overall exports have remained strong. As per Vijay Sethia, former president of the All India Exporters Association, basmati rice exports increased by 24.97 lakh tons during the April-October period of the current fiscal year, up from 21.59 lakh tons the previous year. Non-basmati rice exports increased to 102 lakh tons from 96.66 lakh tons in the previous year, according to Sethia. The India-Australia Economic and Cooperation Trade Agreement, which is expected to double trade between the two countries to $50 billion, came into effect on Thursday. The agreement will provide duty-free access to a number of Indian goods across different sectors in Australia, benefiting the Indian manufacturing industry and also creating 10 lakh jobs. Over 1 lakh Indian students will also benefit from post-study work visa. Union Minister of Industry and Commerce Piyush Goyal said it's a win-win situation where India will get cheaper raw materials, which will help country in becoming more competitive to serve the world market and also help the local market with better quality goods with affordable prices, providing a good job opportunities in goods, merchandise and services in India. Israel was set to become the first country for the farmers of Kerala to go on an exposure tour to learn modern farming practices, but the dates now have been extended till 12th January. As per the statement from the department, this is done as only 25 candidates applied for the tour and the state wants the wider screen to field and select the best candidates. Farmers who wanted to travel to Israel to study the latest farming methods have been asked by the Department of Agriculture in Kerala to fill out online application forms to get themselves enrolled in the initiative. The tour is being organized under the recently approved government proposal for National and International Agricultural Technology Exposure Tours for Farmers Group. A maximum of 20 farmers will be selected by the department for this tour. Delhi's minimum temperature rose to double digits for the first time in 15 days on Friday, but the respite is predicted to end soon. 20 trains to Delhi were delayed and 3 rescheduled due to dense fog in other areas. Delhi's primary weather station, the Safdarjung Observatory, recorded a minimum temperature of 10.7 degrees Celsius, 4 notches above the normal. The national capital had logged a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius on Thursday, 6.3 degrees Celsius on Wednesday, and 5.6 on Tuesday. According to IMD, cold wave and cold day conditions are predicted to envelop parts of Delhi on New Year's Eve, and the winter chill would intensify further in early January. So this was all about the news. Let's take a look at today's Agri Quiz question. The question is on your screens. Parthenocarpy, development of fruit without fertilization, is shown by which fruit? Option A, banana. Option B, apple. Option C, mango. Or option D, none of the above. You can reply to us via SMS on the number 8800023204. For more updates on agri news, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.